Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Sydney Yeager. I'm the public programs producer here at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, a living memorial to the Holocaust. And I'm so excited to welcome you here today for our screening of Layla's Violin, along with a celebration of music and dance, which you will get to experience this afternoon. So thank you so much for being here with us. Now it is my pleasure to welcome the director and producer of the film, Ella Leah. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the American premiere of Layla's Violin, a celebration of music, artistry, tradition, and faith shared between Mountain Jews and their homeland, Azerbaijan. The main settlement of the Mountain Jews in Azerbaijan is Girmizi Gesebe, also known as the Jerusalem of the Caucasus. It's the only town, all Jewish town in the world outside of Israel. Mountain Jews live in this town without any fear, and they practice their Judaism with pride. While filming our film in Guba and visiting this town, I was quite impressed by the clear markings of all Jewish institutions. The Star of David on very many house facades, but most of all, by the harmony between the Jews and their Azerbaijani neighbors. Witnessing their daily interactions was really truly inspiring and quite is a testament to the fact that people of different faiths can and should thrive together. There is a fascinating history behind that bond between Azerbaijan, predominantly Shiite country, and its Jewish community. This bond has its roots in the 8th century, when the Khazar Empire, a mighty empire of indigenous Turkic people, abandoned their pagan beliefs and converted to Judaism en masse. Its strategic position at the intersection of the Silk Road and its history of military invasions have turned Azerbaijan into a melting pot of diverse ethnic groups living together. However, the Azerbaijanis and the Jews share an exceptional kinship that we believe should serve as a real example of hope, particularly now in our turbulent times.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of Azerbaijani Jewish communities, the fellows and youth, distinguished representatives from the Permanent Mission of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the United Nations, Mr. Ismailov and Mr. Bashaliev. Today I have the honor to be on the stage and to deliver a speech on behalf of several Azerbaijani diaspora organizations operating in the United States, including the Caucasian Jews Cultural Center, chaired by Yakub Abramov, and proudly represented the Jews of Azerbaijan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. The piece you've just heard was written by Ella Leah for the film, and it is inspired by a Kabbalistic notion, which says that the music is not which is in the notes, but what is in between.
So every creative project is a risk worth taking. In the case of our Leila's violin, it was an amazing ride. And I can only hope that you will enjoy watching our film as much as we enjoyed making it. So first you will see the Behind the Violin documentary.
Salamünaleyküm. Qardaş, toğlu neçəyə verərsən?
Koyun sürüsü bu değil.
Ha. Adı ediş çekecekler.
Üstümüzde
Sumku давай, sumku давай, sumku давай, да положим. София, сумку туда.
Да? Да.
Окей.
I am so happy. Azerbaijan is my homeland, the only Muslim country in the world where Azerbaijanis and Jews have always lived together as one close-knit family. Leila's violin is a contemporary take on my two favorite Jewish fairy tales. One is about Shekinah, the lost princess of Israel, who wanders wide and far, but always dwells inside our soul. The other folk tale is Elijah's magic violin, whose body is carved of transformation and passion, whose bow is woven of renewal and virtue, and whose sound releases music hidden in our heart. So it was only natural for us to shoot this film in the Guba Mountains of Azerbaijan, a spiritual land of Sufi and Kabbalah mysticism. Signs and symbols of these two beautiful traditions you will find sprinkled throughout our film. Вот твои камни там хоть. София, да их...
I'm very proud that whatever I made as costume designer gave, good results. maybe I am not an artist who has made 100 films, but which one I made with full of my heart. This is my first time when I'm making this kind of dress, and it's not too much tradition in Azerbaijan to have a lot of dervish scenes. Usually in Turkey it happens, or it's very rare. I would say it was a little bit hard for me because we are not used to do this. Always when I meet a situation where I am not known about this, I start to find out, learn how to make it, and the technician from materials from internet. But I knew that everything should be done well by Safia also, not only my costume. And she's brave and she's talented and she could do it. I'm very glad that I'm doing this job. Yeah.
Was like going into, actually stepping into a storybook. There are so many different parts of their history that is infused into the city. It's like you're walking through 10 different time periods at once. So when we were up in the mountains of Quba, we were staying in sort of this cabin village sort of situation. On Hollywood sets, you have a hierarchy. All the producers are sitting at this table. All the actors are sitting at this table. Just everything is very segregated. We were all kind of meeting for the first time when we arrived in Quba. But at the end of each day, we would all report to the restaurant of this cabin village. We would all sit down. There would be nobody else in there. It was just us. This long communal table, and we would all sit down and have dinner together. That was a really lovely bonding experience. So my character at the beginning of the movie, she arrives in Azerbaijan. She's from California. She's never experienced anything like this before, so she's very resistant. She's quite overwhelmed. She is trying her best to maintain her culture that she has come to know from back home. So basically, when my character learns more about the whirling dervishes, the Kabbalistic fairies, when she actually has an interaction with them, she realizes that she can embrace more than what she was raised with. Warning, if you sit on a bench in Azerbaijan, within 7 seconds, there will probably be a cat sitting on your lap.
Kaşına bakıp gözlerinin yaşına bakıp
Gözmedi kalbim